What's going on, everybody? DerpsClassic here, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you all a story, because it's been a while since I sat back and told you children a little tale from the campfire. And today's tale is about something that happened last night as of recording this, and is something that is still affecting me as of recording it, kind of. But today we are going to talk about when I turned Christopher Christian Weston Chandler Sonichu Jesus Christ into a drinking game. Sit back, relax, and let us begin where it all started. Now, I was looking at the quickie with a couple of friends of mine on Discord because I wanted to see if there were any updates to Chris Chan's prison saga, which there weren't. And I don't exactly remember what possessed me to, what reminded me of it, but I remembered a video that I wanted to show one of these friends because he hadn't seen it before. And that video is Quick Flying Elephants. Now, if you've studied your fair share of Christory in the past, you're probably familiar with what this video is. And if you're not, it's essentially a video he made for an imaginary gal pal that... it was a girl, it was a troll pretending to be a gal pal. It's a long story. And he basically makes this video where he strips butt-ass naked and runs around making random jokes, just being Christian, and it's one of the greatest videos I've ever seen just because of how funny it is. Alright. Now, I had the brilliant idea to turn this into a drinking game. Now, at first, it was kind of difficult to determine what we were going to base the drinking on. Kind of like how some people, there's a video where some people play a drinking game with the Boondocks, where they drink every time the N-word is said. So, what we decided to do with this video, or not this video, I'm sorry, I didn't end up recording it, for multiple different reasons, but what we ended up doing with this is we ended up making the rule that I had to take a shot every time he made a Monty Python reference. Now, those of you who haven't dabbled in Christory quite as much as others, Chris is a very big fan of Monty Python. I don't know much about it, so I had a couple... My friends in there understood... They knew about it because they're a little more versed in Christory than I am, so they knew what the references were and where to point them out for me. And ultimately, in that 8-minute video, in that 7 minutes of footage, I ended up taking about 3 shots. I had taken one before we had started the challenge. And I sincerely regret that. I was absolutely, I shouldn't say plastered, because I wasn't stumbling around, I wasn't fucking up my words, I wasn't like Mr. Leahy levels of intoxicated. I wasn't at that 0.02, that fucking 0.24 on the breathalyzer where I should be in a coma, but I was definitely feeling it. Now, a quick little tangent. I'm never fucking touching liquor again. That shit, after the morning I've had, I don't think I ever want anything to do with it again. I'm gonna say that right now, and you can call me a pussy, you can call me names and all that stuff, you can make fun of me for being a weak-ass motherfucker, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like... The trouble I went through, the amount of times I threw up this morning, trying to get that out of my system, no, not worth it. Never doing that again. Anyways, so, took 3 shots because he made 3 Monty Python references and the bottle was gone, because there wasn't much left of the bottle, it was Fireball. And, I'm feeling it, I'm having a good time, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I go to bed, everything's good. Wake up, about 6:30, I'm feeling pretty goofy, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna shit. Long story short, it was not a shit. Somebody was in the bathroom when I felt it coming up, so I walked out, onto the deck and puked in the snow. And for the next 6 hours... 5-6 hours, I would be constantly going in and out of the bathroom to expel bodily fluids. And was it fun? No. Was it the whole thing worth it? Absolutely not. I'm never doing that shit again. Yeah, I thought you guys might like that story. It was kind of goofy, kind of funny. I was originally going to record it, but there were some hiccups, like, I was using the camera already, and the whole bunch of other things. It's probably best that I didn't. And, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. Red 8 Family Episode 2, quick reminder once again, drops on February 22nd. Leave a like if you want to see that video as well. And leave a like if you enjoyed this story and if you want to hear more unscripted stories like this, where I just kind of sit here and talk about things that have happened that were kind of goofy and funny and wacky. A bit wackier than, maybe the 3 numbers on the back of your mom's credit card. Let me know what you guys think. And, yeah, that's about it. See ya.